Listen. I can't wait to take my pants off on stage. I'm just gonna say, Val hates when I say that, but
congrats on the new tour, Stripped Down. You guys kick off July 24th. So I know that, this was kind of conceptualized during quarantine. You guys kind of had to strip down literally in terms of you only had each other to partner with. So tell me a little bit about how you guys came up with this concept.
I think the world has come up with this concept for us. I feel like it wasn't, had it been up to us, would be on tour doing the, Max, Val, Peter, Jenna tour that we've announced, actually, basically a week of the announcement of this whole pandemic in 2020. And, we didn't make it a plan. This was made for us. We were able to pivot, pun intended, and try to reimagine what it would have been otherwise. The show, the process, the tour itself, the interaction with the live audience, and that last part is very important because that's basically the reason for it all. We just got sat down for so long, and Val would say it too. But again, the professional life of the performer, it's such an unknown sort of thing. But the reality is that if we sit, we kind of decompose, and so we need to continue moving. And this is where this came up. Look, we can't do that. How do we strip it down so we can do something anyway? Right. But I gotta tell you, in the last week and a half of our rehearsals, it's stripped down, but it's not what it's going to end up being. The show is probably one of my proudest moments yet. And it's funny because every project that we've done felt that way. And so I love the fact that stripped down or not, this still feels like something that I'm going to be really, really, really proud of when it's done.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys, in the promos, we do see you're in boxers. So are you actually also going to physically strip down? Will we see that?
Listen, I can't wait to take my pants off on stage. I'm just gonna say, Val hates when I say that, but
I'm not gonna take his pants off on stage.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Right. Anything goes. It's gonna be a lot of surprises in the show, and I think that's what's exciting. But this last year was also. Again, I feel like the most creativity, our dad says, actually, our dad loves to say, a real artist needs to starve to be able to create, and so we've had a great run. We've had a lot of success. And I think, this last year, like it was for everyone, was a very sobering kind of like neutralizing scenario. And so, for some, for us, like I said, who've had a great run on TV, had a great run in touring and on a stage, it was a huge kind of, everything came to a screeching halt and was a huge perspective shift. Like, how are we going to continue to do what we love to do? And will we ever do it again? I think that uncertainty really, placed a lot of stress in our life, along with other real life scenarios. But as artists, it's such a big part of our life. And so, the paradox is that's when we were, going through a lot of stuff and a lot of creative juices were flowing. And this is also the way we, this is very cathartic to be able to take our pain and our stress and our uncertainty and our struggles and kind of put it into our work and laugh about it, create comedy, create, not tragedy, but to kind of draw from there as well. And so, I'm going back into the show, but this show is stripped down and it's playful and it's a play on words, but really it's stripped down emotionally. We're gonna tell stories, and knowing Max, myself as well, we've never really held back how we felt on things, how we felt about life, how we felt about even the political climate, in the world. And we've always kind of reflected those emotions in our work. So this last year has given us a lot of things to put into the show, and it's ending up to be probably, you know, one of the most thoughtful ones that we've done so far.
Are you guys nervous at all about that, or just more excited?
Super excited, you know, and especially now that we, you know, we're kind of ending our second week of rehearsing and building the show. So this isn't just hypotheticals or on paper, like we see it now come alive. And I could really confidently say that this is going to be a really, really great show, honestly. And whether you're a fan of dance, whether you're a fan of Max and Val, whether you know anything about Dancing with the Stars, like regardless, you will have a really, really great time. You don't have to be a fan of musicals to appreciate Hamilton, you know, to sit down and watch that and be like, damn, like it's history, storytelling, hip hop, music, acting, like it's just a great hour and a half of your life.
Everyone needs that so badly right now.
Right, and you know, and so I'm not trying to posture us on the level of Hamilton, but there's a lot of thought that's going into the show, and there's a lot of real emotional grit and stake and honesty and genuine kindness, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be not just entertaining but very therapeutic, I think, for a lot of people, a lot of folks, and especially, you know, whether
for
they
us,
go,
especially for us.
Yeah.
Well, for us, but you know, I know you want to heal in company almost, you know, and so like I look at dance, you know, I didn't grow up with the strong, how, you know, like faith wasn't a big pillar in our household, you know, so for us, you know, dance has been our, you know, congregation, has been our salvation in a lot of ways, and now more than ever, and I think that's why we, you know, people are like, damn, like, why you sound so, like, you're always talking about it in such grandiose fashion, like, because it has truly saved our life. It has truly been our kind of sanctuary, you know, and so for us to go on the road and preach the gospel of dance is what we love to do most. And we can't wait to do that.